Okay. Channel. Yep, I'm live. Yeah. Anyway, click on my thing so I can see what's going on. Yes, it says don't starve together. Yes, that's correct. Yep, now we have the new 1,000 follower goal. Now my YouTube is linked to the thing. The suggestion box is open. Okay, let us get into the game. Run! Right? Weren't we being chased? Pretty sure we were being chased. Oh, wait, oh. Yeah, I didn't see that before. That's not good. Are we still being chased or no? Alright, good. We're not being chased. Okay. Oh, goody gumdrops. He died. Don't have enough room for that. That's fine. Let me, use my healing salves. Garbage items, anyway. Grab this. Look into my thing. Go over to the thing. Open up, put this here, there we go. I ain't do nothing. Why are you mad at me? I ain't do nothing. It's bullshit. Okay, we're good. Okay, what I want to do, now that I'm done doing all that other pointless crap, let me build one of these. This gives me 51 damage per shot. Swap this out for a second. Okay, and then I need to get the bone thing, because that's what we were trying to do last time, and I got distracted. Let me itch my eyeball, since my eyeball wants to itch right now for some magical reason. Let me open up my inventory so I can grab these delicious beef jerkies. And then let me pause for a minute, because I'm hearing noise, and let me just think. Trying to think here. Hang on, I'm thinking. God, can I think any slower? What was I doing? Day 9, okay, let me itch my other eyeball, since my eyes just have to be itchy today. Okay, day 9, we got 2 days till Glommer. Got the pan flute in our inventory for some reason, need to put that down. By Dragonfly. We got a fishing rod for some reason. We got a thing for some reason, okay. Gotcha, alright. Dismount. Alright. Take this, put this over here. Coco's making noise for the upteenth time, because that's what Coco does, is make noise. I don't know why Coco has to be so noisy, she's just noisy all the time. Scooch this over ever so gently, make a refrigerator. Put this right over here where we can use it. Make a shovel. Take shovel. Get supplies. Okay, so now our goal, since we've done all that, is to get ourselves a base of operation. So let's do that, shall we? Get a base of operation going. We need to gather up rocks and materials for the hammer so we can get the bone thingamajig, whatever it's called. This I can store. Okay, good. So the storage still works. Okay. Let me take this out. Put away just the ammo, because I don't need the ammo on me. I'd like to have the ammo, I just don't want it on me. This in here. Do this in there. Meanwhile, Coco is making tons of noise. I don't know why she likes to make noise, but she does. And then eventually she'll just lay down and be like, okay, I'm good for the day. And make the football helmet. Let me mount my mount. There you go. There we go. Actual helmet. Actual useful item. Oh my goodness, Coco. Is that why she's making all that noise? She wants to do something? Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Back to business. Coco's just gonna do her thing. Trying to think here. Just that my inventory is very full of things that I need, but I need to put them somewhere. Yeah. Let me go do that. Then I'm gonna go put all this stuff somewhere else. We have plenty of light. I just need to store some things. Yeah, so this can sit here. We'll just put this here. Put this here. This here. Oh, we do have a hammer. Oh, well, I'm blind. Poor Coco, she's getting old. I love my dog Coco to death, but there's not really much I can do for her. She's just doing her old lady thing where she's running around, trying to find a spot to lay down, trying to do her thing. She do dog things. And she's blind too, so she'll just stand there staring off into the world. Oh, he had a second shovel? I didn't even know he had a second shovel. Well, that would have been helpful a while ago. Just open up lobby. There you go. I guess just collect grass and sticks until we're ready for clomber. Not much else I can do here. Oop, point. Okay, so I looked into this more. Apparently, the scattering rounds, what it means is all the rounds scatter, so we do extra bits of damage here and there, which makes sense. So this will be explosive rounds that deal extra damage to targets, giving us a B round, which basically is a gold round, but splash damage is 17. And then also the glass round, which is 51 damage with a splash damage of 30, which is really nice. Then we also have utility rounds, which are electrical damage, which is not very good. And then I believe this one was the slowing effect with honey. So you slow them down with honey or deal extra damage with electricity. This one was basically explosive rounds and dreadstone shots, which has a chance to refund. And then these two are just pure brilliance and pure horror, so not even gonna bother with that. That's super end game. Barely useful. The grips allow us to use Glom or Goop as a super grip, along with the Royal Jelly, which comes from Bee Queen, which is pretty nice. Advanced thing only gives a cat shooter thing. So we get the cat band, which doesn't really help. It just makes us shoot farther. Which who cares about shooting farther when you can have DPS? Advanced frames increase DPS, so we get to do additional bonus effects in DPS. We can get treats, which basically gives us 2 treats to transform Wabi, or we can get advanced healing, which is 50% bonus on all healings, including the butterfly flutter strip, which is pretty nice. A portable campfire, which is exactly what it is. It's a campfire you can bring around so you can tell stories and burn and all that stuff. This is actually really helpful, but I'll get to that later. Ropes. Yep, 2 grass per rope. This makes the Pioneer Hat slightly more useful with 120 insulation from the heat. However, it only increases the damage reduction by half. So instead of taking full damage reduction, so if you take 60 damage, it'd be 60 sanity. This would make it to where if you take 60 damage, you only get 30 sanity loss, which is okay, I guess, but I'd rather not. It also makes 35% wetness instead of 20. This one basically allows us to make Wabi faster, which is really nice. Or we can make Wabi pick up stuff, retrieve more items is just fine, and then being able to chop down trees and rocks, which is really nice. This is what we really want. We want to get faster. So faster mount stuff would be kind of nice. So gains +1 speed when running. All hunger cost is reduced by 20%. I think that'd be really nice. So I'm going to get that one. Right. And then you can have one of these. Basically a monster meat anyway. So what we can do is next time we get another Wabi thing, allowing Wabi to be more helpful. I think that'd be great. Let's see, where am I at? Over here. Grab this. I hear a bunch of noise in the background. Hang on. Dismount. Lots of noise. Let me see. Rope. This is what we want. Let me open this up and we equip that. Now we have more utility. There we go. Open. More utility. So I believe if we right click. No, wait, no. I don't remember how we do this. We get like a. Okay, it used the marble. Very confusing. Very, very confusing. Oh well. Let's just put down our good ass stuffs. Grab my hammer. Alright, now it's all beef jerky, so we can open up, take all that out, and then later on, if we get more stuff, we give it to Wabi. And we're gonna go over here. I love how they added a geometric placement into this game, but I do have to admit it does feel kind of annoying. Any more? Yep. Crap. As many as you can. Get that extra bit of stuff. See, I fucked that one up. Great, now we have an uneven farm. Alright, that'll do for now. How do you swap between the two? Does it just store it there? Is that it? I don't know. Get some berry bushes, I suppose. I'm gonna leave these carrots on the ground. Carrots could be helpful in the future. Should we stop for a snack break? Fine. Sorry if I'm very quiet, I'm just focused. Where are we? Okay, beefalo are up that way. Okay, let's go grab the extra supplies we need for the poo bucket, and then we'll be able to actually, you know, do the farms. We just need the poo buckets. So if you go into the crafter, poo bucket's gonna be 4 log, 2 bone, and 3 of those. The bone part is the hard part, because there's not many bones in this game. The only way to actually get bone shards is through fish, but if we do just right, we can get some stuff. Okay, useless, useless, useless. There you go. So this is where Chester was hiding. Over in this area right here. Get distracted by random set piece. Crap. So now we have even more storage space. And now we get roughly a stack of grass every couple of days. A stack of grass is pretty good. The only downside is we're gonna have to do more with the grass. Let me get in here. What do you got? Here you go. That'll help quite a bit. We need this. Hang on. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. I wish you could put items inside a Wabi, but sadly they kind of changed how that works, and it can be kind of tedious. But I'm okay with the tediousness. It's fine. Did we get the slightly faster Wabi perk? Yeah. So now Wabi is basically a beefalo when it comes to speed. +1 speed when running and sprinting. All hunger is reduced by 20%. Alright. I suppose. It doesn't feel like it's reduced, but oh well. Maybe it is. Oh, there we go. That's what you want to see right there. Come on, buddy. Come on. Perfect. Open up Chester. He can hold all my other stuff. Not the poo. Just that. There. Okay, we're gonna need some more rounds. I think gold rounds will be fine. Alright, there you go. That's all I wanted. Run, Wobby, run! Run, you bitches! And that's why we needed the helmet so we can actually survive that kind of stuff. Alright, let's get away. Mount. Pause. Okay, that way. Forward! And because Wobby is beef low speed, we should manage to get over there pretty quickly and be able to do the Glommer thing. And with Glommer now in our inventory, we can make the Glommer grabber thing. I don't know what it is. It says it improves grip strength, I believe. And I think that means you shoot a little bit faster. I can't remember. It was either you shoot faster or you get... No, it is shoot faster, isn't it? Yeah. You shoot slightly faster, and if you have the better gripper on it, which is going to be with the Bee Queen's jelly, you'll be able to shoot even faster. This character is going to be interesting when it comes to Bee Queen, because Bee Queen has such a thing. Anything interesting happened to you lately? No. No. It has been a normal, boring day. Oh, we gotta go this way if we want to get Glommer. And we gotta get away from these pigs, because they're going to transform. Hello, Glommer. Alright, come on, my friend. We can do a run. Run away! Alright, let's see. What was the wormhole by base? I know there's a wormhole by base, but which one was it? Ah, yes, it's way over there, so we don't go that way. We just go back to base by walking. But I will grab these blue mushrooms, though. I understand that. Yeah, there ain't nothing happened to me today. Normal day. I'm just hoping that it stays normal today and nothing happens. I just hope today's a peaceful day. Hopefully. Because there was talk of things happening today, but it doesn't seem like that. I think we're good. See if I can grab all these blue mushrooms. It'd be nice to have more healing items on me. Alright, and then I guess we can kill one werepig. Nope, we don't have the fuel. We don't have the weapon or supply. Oh well. Can't blame me for not trying, because I don't got the weapon to do it. If I had a handbat or something, I might try it, but I'd rather use the slingshot. Hi, the Baba! You'll never take me alive, bitch. There you go. Now it's normal. Dismount. Would you like to have some of my beef jerky? Thank you. He liked my beef jerky. Alright, let me think here. We got that, obviously, but let me try to think of something else to put in there. That thing. Okay, let's go. We got hounds, but I think I'll be fine. Hounds aren't really that big of a deal. I do want more pebble shots if I can, because that's obviously enough damage to kill a butterfly. Specifically that one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Health and hunger. Very good. Butterflies are the most underrated food in this game. No, it's mine. Very underrated, because everybody's like, oh, well, I should just make a crock pot like day 3. You don't have to make a crock pot, you just eat the butterflies. And they provide 8 hunger and 8 health, as you can see. Scrapbook, butter. There you go. The most broken item in this game, and nobody ever seems to talk about it. People just look at it and go, oh, well, it's just a stupid food item, whatever. But then you actually use it, and it's like, holy crap, it's like the best thing ever. Kill him! Get 'em, boys! My minions. There you go. Thank you. See if we can try going over here. Oh, thank you. Much love to my stream. Thank you. Much appreciated. Be sure to follow if you wish, and if you don't, that's fine too. You're just here to watch, either way. Alright, let's get back to base. I based over here in this nice little forest here. I already followed you. Thank you. Need to get to 1,000. Dismount. Let's Let's see what we have. Put this in here. A little extra. Save that for later. Oh, we should be close to a bird cage. Grab 2 of these. Put these in here. Need an umbrella. There we go. Put that down. That'll be important for later. Need that. There we go. Alright, bucket. Try to get some of this done here. There you go. Leave this here. Break this axe. Profession, I am an animator and VTuber. Oh, very cool. Very excellent. I've done a little bit of animation, but not much. Sorry if my responses are delayed. The stream is delayed ever so slightly. I don't like that. 2 trees in one. show you some stuff. What stuff? Where do you find that? Hang on, I'm trying to get my hunger up. There you go. Yeah, sure. Hang on. There you go. One second. There you go. One second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to make some pot pies. Alright, let me see what you got. Send there you go. Sorry about that. Alright. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, send them over whenever you want. But I'm gonna be obviously streaming, so I won't be able to see them. I had to go do a pot pie thing, and now that the noise in the background is gone, I am more free to chat it up. I don't like chatting when people are nearby. It's a thing I have. I don't know what it is, but I just like being alone when I chat on streams because it feels, you know, more normal. I feel like I'm just talking to myself IRL, and people see that and, you know, think I'm weird. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Because they know I'm streaming, but they don't, like, fully get, like, why I'm talking to myself. They're like, oh, well, he's streaming. And then, I have to, like, you know, explain it to them and shit. Goddamn. Well, let me see. Let me just catch more fireflies and make, more miner hats here. Scoop. Scoop. There you go. And I know it's weird, you know, I'm 26. I shouldn't be, like, thinking, like, oh, well, they're gonna, you know, be bothered by me talking and shit. But, you know, that's just how I am. I feel like I'm too noisy. So I just don't want to talk too much when people are nearby. It's a weird thing. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'll look at your art later. I'm a big fan of art. I'm a critique of art. I'm not a judge, though. I'm not going to judge too harshly, but I will critique a bit, depending on what kind of art it is. If it's hand draws, I'm more of a critique towards digital, but hand draws, I'm less of a critique, because hand draws are a bit more special. When it comes to digital art, you know, digital art's a little bit more easy for me to critique. Let me get that, please. Awesome. Now a handle. Actually, hang on, let me think. The handle might be. Yeah, so it would increase fire rate. Glamour's goop would increase fire rate. Fuck it. Get it. Fuck it. We're about to get goop anyway. Might as well try out this new Glamour goop grip handle. I've played Walter in the past, but I haven't really played too much into the new stuff. I played a little bit. You know, I got to learn a little bit about the stuff itself, and I think a lot of the upgrades that Walter got is a lot more useful than most people think. Most people think his upgrades are not that good, but I think his whole kit is just perfection. Like, being able to have multiple ways to blast enemies is really cool. Anyway, so let me see. You haven't sent anything, that's fine. Send it whenever you can. I won't do it on stream, obviously. I'll do it in Discord. I'll talk about your stuff in Discord, but that's about it. I also just realized all of this stuff on the side is Wigfrid stuff. I am so sorry. Let me get rid of some of these. I love Wigfrid a lot. She's like my main character, so I have to edit based off of what I has. All right. Back, no. Fire, no. What would be a necessity here? I guess campfire, yeah. Campfire is a necessity. There you go. Oh, shit. No, I wanted campfire. There you go. Get rid of that, put that there. I already have a thing for drying rack, so I don't need another drying rack. I guess Walter's stuff, I guess. Tent. I guess. Tent, okay. Marble round. It's just, I just don't really have much here. Oh yeah, and I guess the blue gems, but hang on, give me a minute. Alright, there you go. 30 minutes in the oven. I just realized they left. Son of a bitch. Like, do you have a Discord? Can you send me your Discord? I send it. Okay, bye. It's like, oh, that fucking sucks. I guess you just wanted to know my Discord. Cool. Trying to think here. I think what we should do... Let's move away for a second, dismount. Let's grab the marble here to get a couple of rounds. Ah, son of a bitch, I wasn't quick enough. I got your number, boy. Get obliterated, son. Skill. Alright, and then, let's do this. I love his whole kit is literally just sit back, shoot the bitch, shoot the sucker. Pea shooter playstyle. That is the definition of Walter's pea shooter playstyle. I hate to admit it, but that is Walter in a nutshell. Being a fucking pea shooter. Let me see here. Just store this away, I suppose. Yeah, that's it. Make more rounds, I guess. There's not much I can do here. 120 rounds, and then I just swap to my thing and put them in. Yep. So the marble rounds do 51 damage, so it's essentially just a ham bat but better. So we can just use that to consistently deal 51 damage. And 51 is a pretty good threshold because that's two-shotting most of the roster. The only roster that we can't shot very good is the stronger variants. Okay, we need monster meat. That's our problem right now. Alright, I need monster meat. Okay. Is there a nest nearby, maybe? No. You know what we could do? We could just go to the forest and start obliterating. Exodia. Obliterate. Obliterate, bitch. Exodia fucking beat his ass into the ground. Oh, is that the person? Did they finally come back? I don't know. It says 2 people are now watching. I don't know. Twitch is a nice service, I'll give it that, but it has some faults to it. Oh, there you go. Now it says 4 people are watching. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's watching. Give me my saplings. Interesting. Twitch is very interesting. It's a very interesting site because when I first tried it out, it was not very good and I barely got any viewers. But now all of a sudden there's like a lot more viewers than normal, so I wonder if Twitch is now a lot more user friendly. Most likely. Let's go mess with the spiders. Give them a little visit. Never mind. I don't want to visit the spiders no more. I'm good. I'm good. I don't mess with spiders no more. It ain't worth my time. If they're gonna be that aggressive, it ain't worth my time. Dismount. There really isn't that much I can do here. I guess I'll get set up for Dragonfly. I would like to do the Dragonfly boss fight, but it is a very tricky fight for Walter to do. Because Walter's all about range, but Dragonfly is more of a close range enemy. And so it's very tricky. You have to get really close and personal with Dragonfly. Oh, they're gone. Damn, unloyal. Who knows? They might have had something else to do, or they're just looking for drops. Sadly, I don't have any drops. I don't know how to do that. You know, I'm new. So, I don't know anything about this site. I'm doing it because my friend Rain is like, you should try Twitch, you know, try out Twitch. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that. You should try out Twitch, even though there's barely anyone on. I didn't want the carrot, but okay, I'll eat it. I just need one more for my drying rack. Come on, frog. Don't let the birds beat you to it, frog. Come on, frog. I believe. I'm just waiting for the frog. Nope, frog ain't gonna do it. Perfectly fine. Yeah. Demon bird. Okay. Let's do the spiders. Let's do it, boys. Fucking get in there, motherfucker. Oh my god. Lots of spiders. Here you go. Excellent. I feel like Walter should have gotten the ability to like gain sanity through his slingshot. That would have been smarter. Pea shooter energy. Oh yeah? This is just a much slower Ambat. I hate to say it because it sucks to say, but this is just a slower Ambat. Alright, I'm gonna stick with the slingshot though, because obviously that's his main perk. Sadly, the slingshot's just not that good in the beginning, but once we get a little bit of spice, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of speed up in this bitch, we'll be able to actually outmaneuver. But it takes a while to get that speed bonus, I'm not gonna lie. It takes a while to get that speed bonus. The only way to get that is to essentially just wait for Glommer to take a dump and be clean herself. Here, is this the same amount? Yeah, okay. Let me take a minor penalty towards her health. Mount, open up. Nom nom nom. Get my health back. Okay, so we got 7 fireflies. Let me put these down, actually. Jump off. Because I forgot to do that. Should have done that. There you go. And then, let's get ourselves a tent, my friend. Straw roll. We don't have the grass because we put it away. This is a very powerful item. Essentially, it is a tent with 10 uses. And if you put it down, you can dismantle it. There you go. 10 uses. Let me mount again. Open up the storage. Grab the beef jerky. There you go. Beef jerky is just very valuable in this game. But now we need poo. That is going to be our goal for now. We need the poo. We've done all that we could. Now we just need poo. Speaking of poo, I have to dismount. They really need to improve that for Walter and every other character in this game. Oh, your fat dog ass is on my shit. There you go. They need to improve that. They need to make it to where you don't have to worry about, the mount being unable to hunt with you. I really wish you could just hunt on mounts. That way you can get that speed bonus and go from point A to point B really quickly, unlocking multiple hunting spots. There you go. Because the thing about hunting is that it's the most valuable tool in every character's arsenal. Because you get a lot of meat, you get the elephant trunk for healing. There's just so many positives to hunting. The only negative is finding a bad hunt, which now you can just kind of skip if you do get a bad hunt. Plus, you can just disable bad hunts if you really want to, if you don't want to run into a Vark or a Mucus. Because surprise hunts is not fun. I like to fight Koalefants over that stuff. Because at least with Koalefants, you get that extra bonus of being able to do some damage. See, with Walter, we can only shoot 4 times before we have to dodge. Yeah, it wasn't good. Oh well. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. Scoop. Scoop. I like just having a couple of miner hats on hand anyway. I like to just get the fireflies just for the miner hats, and once I have enough of them, I can casually just swap between miner hats every so often, saving them a couple of fuel runs. Switch to this, do this, bada bing. Oh boy. How long has it been? 20 minutes, alright. Yeah. Good to see you here. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Good to see you and whatnot. You just wave back, I guess. I don't fucking know. Just let them do their thing, and I'll talk to them in a minute. Okay. What was that? There was a loud thumping noise, as if there was something heavy moving. I don't like that. I don't like that something heavy moved. That bothers me. I don't think it was a meteor. It could have been a meteor. If that's the case, that's perfectly fine. But if it's not a meteor, I want to know what exactly moved. Alright, let me see. Very nice. Bit busy with green. I mean, my goodness, my friend, I am streaming. Cannot look at your stuff. I mean, good job and all that, but, you know, I gotta fucking focus on my screen. Yeah, perfectly fine. Like, I'm sorry I'm not being, like, enthusiastic about it, but I am trying to stream, so it gets very tedious to have to look one way or another. Trying to fucking do something. Oh my god. What do you want? Yes. When I have the time, which is not right now. There you go. I'm just busy with the shit. Put this in here, put that in there, feed this to Whoppy, here you go. Fireflies, mount. Grab. Open. Grab. Boom. More beef jerky. Beef jerky should last 20 days. Oh my god. Well, now I have a gardener hat, so it's completely pointless to craft a gardener hat. Anyway, let me go check on something. Sorry about that. Had to go do something. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, let's get back into the thing. Dismount. Hammer. Get these. Pigskin is always valuable. Always best to get as many as you can. Wonder what it would take to make my own emojis. Be kind of fun to have my own. I'll have to figure that out later. Have custom Ember and Irene emojis. That'd be fun. People would enjoy that. Go this way. Alright, so we've explored most of the map. There is a little bit of map that is unexplored. I think go right over here in that area. So we need to go over to the desert, explore the rest of the map, and find the rest of the things that we need to find before winter, because winter obviously will delay. There we go. There. Whoop. This is just bullying at this point. Just bully the poor innocent bird. Oh no, he was gonna sing! Upsetting, I wanted to hear him sing. Hang on, I gotta fucking find another egg so I can sing. No. Drop this, grab this. Sing. And all without my spine. Happiness. Joyous day. 'Tis greatest day. Okay, let me do this. We still have the other miner hat. Let me jump in that wormhole over there. I think this will take me to the Mactusk area, I'm pretty sure. Clever bird. Tried to trick me into thinking it was going back, but it was just baking out. Very interesting. Drop that one, grab this. Not what I wanted. There you go. Eat these. That's what I wanted to eat. And then, again. The bird was like, come on, man, that ain't nice. Hey, you ain't getting me, I'm a pea shooter. Dismount. Your mom gay. Got 'em, boys. That was amazing. Alright, let's see. Ayayam bayanga linga banga lunga do shimalanga shinga do zambalanga hinga do your banginga lamba singa lunga do and all without my spoon. Where my spoon? I don't know where my spoon is. Foolish. More tall birds. So I really wanted to explore over by the dragonfly, but this is fine too. We can explore this little area right here. That'll be real quick to explore. Come back for this later. Just explore the edge. Kind of get a general idea of where everything is. And we'll be able to do more. I'm surprised no one's watching. I'm surprised. Because the other day with Grounded, we got like 5 people. Maybe I should stream Grounded. Maybe that's what I should stream. The only problem with Grounded is that it gets a little glitchy from time to time, and that can be a little bothersome to me. I don't like posting bad content. I like to post good content if I can. Like, this is pretty moderately good content, decent quality. A new character, which means, you know... Well, not a new character, but like a character I don't normally play. So yeah, usually I play Wigfrid. So playing Walter is a new change, which is fresh, a fresh idea. See, I like Walter a lot though, and I have played him in the past. I just prefer playing Wigfrid. Wigfrid is my baby, my favorite. She is bae. She's strongest lady. Become strongest lady. Yeah, let's see. So we know that this is the edge of the world, so that means that the lunar island is definitely going to be over here instead. It's either going to be over there or in this corner over here, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to go up here and find it, because something tells me that this is lurching over this way, and before we died over here, there was like a little area over here that we didn't see before, so yeah. I'm trying to explore the rest of this first, so we can map it out. I kind of wish more people were viewing. Oh well. People probably don't want to view because they want to get their drops, which is fine. Once the drops is over, I bet we're gonna get a little bit more views, but only a tiny bit more. Doody dooby dooby doo, shambalanga inga doo. Fucking bird, I'm gonna steal your egg so I can hear the song. All without my spoon. Where the fuck is the spoon? I don't know. Somewhere. Fuck you, bird. I am just wasting ammo over here. Got him. It knows that I stole the egg, it's just trying to like process. They have like an action command where they have like a moment to decide on what to do. Yeah, we don't really have much to work with here. So let me back off, and then I can dismount. There you go. What the fuck? What the fuck is this magic? Without my spoon. The hell was that? What was that? What magic is this? What kind of bullshit are you pulling? I am confused. I'm not gonna lie, that bothered me a little bit. That was a very interesting interaction where if you eat the egg as you like hit the action command, it'll continue to move even though you ate the egg. So it's trying to sing, but it's also trying to move at the same time. So that's a very interesting interaction that wasn't supposed to happen. So I am assuming that's a glitch. Oh well, I like the glitch, but it's like, what the hell caused it? You know what I'm saying? What caused the glitch? We'll never know. What I do know is that there is a whole ass swamp over here that I can explore. And if we go to the swamp, we will be able to figure out if this will be the Lunar Island swamp or not. Or what the hell am I talking about? There is no such thing as Lunar Island swamp. What the hell? What I'm trying to say is we don't know where the Lunar Island is, but I have a guess that because the swamp and the desert are kind of doing a lunar pattern, the lunar pattern, which is it goes this way pointing this way, and the side goes this way pointing that way, suggesting that there is something over there. Because if the moon shape happens on your map, that could be the Lunar Island. It's kind of one of those tall tale things. Those signs or whatever. It's stuck in my head and now I can't get it out. Thinking about spoons and lots of glamour goop, but I don't have a spoon. No spoon! Benjamin! Yep. That's a cutoff, friends. Okay, so a cutoff, that is a indicator that something is not right. If you see the world get cut off at any point in time, you should be suspicious of it. It could basically mean that there is some sort of thing clashing with the world gen. Oh god. I gotta remove that that house there if I want to get past them. We gotta wait for them to get distracted, though. I might be able to distract them if I bring them over to a tentacle. Alright, let me see who messaged me 4 times in a row. Alright, cool. Anyway. This is the same person that was messaging me before about their art. Their art's pretty good. I like it. The only downside about their art is that something seems a little off about it. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more digging into their art to see exactly what I'm looking at. Because some AI is kind of hard to tell if it is AI or not. But you can kind of tell based off certain things. I guess better healing. I kind of want better healing, not gonna lie. 3 scouting skills to unlock Wabi, another player drop off items near the nearest chest. That would be helpful, but then again I would like the speed bonus of Wabi. Wabi speed bonus would be nice. All I need is 2 Wabi skills to unlock. Extra foraging. I guess helping me would be kind of nice. Yeah. Helping me with rocks and stuff would be a little nice if I could get that. Hello, I would like that, please. Thank you. That'd be nice. Thank you. Or hello, I see you over there. Oh, what the hell? You did not give me a spider quarry. God damn it. This is very clearly a spider quarry, which means it's very clearly near the oasis. Oh my god. I hate you, game. I hate spider quarry because it's very distracting. You basically spend 3 days trying to clean up this place, and you have to do it early, or else you get the spider queens. Fine, I ain't dealing with it. Fuck that. It's gonna take too much time. What up, brother? What do you got? Arp. I clicked on that by accident. I'm not gonna lie. Put something away. I can't put anything away. Okay. We'll do that. Alright, let me check up on the pie. Alright. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna go this way. See if the oasis links to the swamp in any way. It'd be nice to see. Oh, and a killer bee field. Come on, game. You're just being insane. Gave me triple mech, killer bee field, and spider quarry. 3 pretty rare biomes. Semi-rare, I suppose you could say. So, if I am correct, yeah, yep, So you see how it's cut off there? This is also gonna cut off on the side. Yep, And guess what's over there, boys? The Lunar Island. And guess what I'm putting on the drying rack now? Some goddamn seaweed chunks. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab some grass now. That is now the goal. Get the grass, go to the Lunar Island, grab the Lunar Island items before winter. We'll be good to go. I'm gonna just eat this, get this out of the way, because we're gonna need a lot more supplies. Let me dismount. Chester. Put away the extra garbage that we do have. There we go. Any silk? Any silk wubby? Any silk? Any silk? Interesting. Okay, let me open up your thing. He has a spider nest. Alright, we can drop this silk. We got plenty of silk back at base. And then we can just put away the logs, I suppose. Yep. Alright, and then get a little bit more grass. No sense in not bringing enough grass for everybody. Get a little biddle. Here you go. Okay. To the Lunar Island. Big dog. See the map? Yeah, we're going right towards it. Oh yes, upgrade please. I need to upgrade. This will be a lot faster now. Why didn't they make any driftwood handles or anything like that? That seemed like a better option than the Bee Queen one. There you go. Jump.
As you can see now, we're gaining sanity versus losing sanity.
Some rock bushes. Dun, 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 ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I always try to do the Lunar Island before winter if I can. If I don't get it done, that's perfectly fine. I could just do something else in the meantime. Let me open up the lobby real quick. There you go.
Go a little bit more insane, my friend. Do not want to deal with these Gestars. Ah, that is why I did not want to deal with the Gestalts.
There we go. That should keep me a little bit more insane for a bit. Now, if memory serves me right, I can throw this bath bomb into a thing. Yep, toss it in. Oh, there you go. Bobby, come help me. I like how she can help you with digging. That's adorable. What do we have? Beef jerky and stuff. Alright. Not really anything I can do about that. I would like to get some glass shots if I can, but I don't think I can. I love the fact that you can just fucking mine the things. It's so adorable. This is very helpful. Who's my special helper?
As she gets a concussion.
Fucking hitting the glass. There you go. I wonder, will she mine it anyway, even if I don't have a pickaxe? Ooh, but she loses a lot of hunger when she does that. Her hunger went down a whole lot when we did that. So she sacrifices hunger in order to mine the rocks. Carry. Where is the triple spot? We need to find the triple spot. Triple spot should be around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Click. There you go. Let's go get her a backpack real quick, because I don't like my backpack is far away now. I probably need to make a piggyback, just because I'm constantly riding Wabi.
Look at all these glass. Look at all that glass, boy. Too much glass up in here.
It's because it's a smaller world, so all the glass is a lot more compact. Here you go. Will you get the thing or no? No, I don't think she'll do it unless we have a pickaxe. I will, however, feed her this so I can get some inventory. Now will she do it? There you go. Very interesting. Let her do her thing. Where's the other one? Must be over in this corner. There we go. Dismount. I'm pretty sure it was altar piece first, then orb, then top. And sadly, we don't get our glass rounds until we get the actual upgrade, which will probably be the next day, maybe. Go do it. Oops. I meant to click escape. Guess we gotta wait. Ain't much I can do. Drop this, pick this up, let's go. Mount dog. Go dog. Dismount. Get on dog and go find some more of those avocados. Gimme. I'll do 10. I typically don't get that many stone fruits just because 10 is good enough and there's really no reason to do more than 10. And besides, stone fruits can give you more stone fruits anyway, so there's no reason to do any more than that. How far along are you? Ah, perfect. So if we take our grass and repair you. It would have been better just to fucking make another boat. It would have been better just to get another boat. Oh well. I tried. Let's go this way. Yeah, just drop this, because we don't need it, but what we do need is seaweed. Seaweed is borderline broken. I kind of wish Pearl was near the islands. I know Pearl's not near the islands all the time, but it would make sense if she was near the islands and she was kind of an indicator, maybe making it to where her little tail whip on her island kind of points out where the lunar island is. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice tall tail to kind of figure out. You would see it and you'd be like, where is this pointing to? And then it'd point towards the lunar island, but nope. The lunar island is only founded if you can find the 2 cross points on your main map, which is the only tell, sadly. And sometimes it's a really difficult tell to tell because it's not going to be perfect. Yeah, I think 10 seaweed's fine. Okay. So if we look back at our base... So obviously our base is like right here. We can put all of the seaweed in the corners over here. Probably in that corner right there, maybe this corner. And just kind of build a super station where I can just kind of heal and do my thing. Where is our seaweed raft? Over there? Okay. I don't want to wait another day on this island just for a simple upgrade. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave and say fuck it. We'll come back later on if we need to. There's really no reason for me to be here any longer. You mostly come here for the seaweed and you come here for the stone fruit. Once you get both, you're basically done. And we essentially made 2 grass boats at the cost of fucking, you know, at the cost of fucking doing all that extra shit. Let me look into the backpack. There you go. Here you go. Here you go. And now we just do seaweed. Dismount. And paddle. Ah, fuck. I tried to be strategic. Yeah, I see it. She's over there, so... Yeah, there's no way to get these seaweeds, sadly. I kind of wish you could use a razor on the seaweed to gather it or something, and it would just cost, like, maybe 20% durability on the seaweed or something like that. That'd be kind of nice. We need this bottle. Need to give me power. Alright, drop golden axe of stupidity and fucking let's go back to base. Fucking goddammit, I had to fucking run into this fucking dumb shit. I did not want to run into the dumb shit. I wanted to fucking get back to base. Big hero moment. Where is the wubby? Open up. Give me my shit. You fucking stupid. You fucking stupid. It's not even fucking with you. Not even fucking with you. Die, 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 die. Why? I thought it was dry. I thought it was dry. There. Get on the goddamn dog. I thought it was dry. Let me refresh this stream so I can see it at full glory. The lag spike. Okay. So judging from our world that we have, I think we have founded everything that we need to found, and now it's time for winter. Pass by the magma pool if we can. Alright, back at base. Hell yeah, baby. Back at the base. Dismount. Fucking, I'm trying to click like one thing and I click like 8 things at the same time. Good God. Alright, cook these. For long life. I'm not gonna eat these, of course, because these are now worse. But what we want to do is we want to just switch to this, eat this. Are those dried? Alright, thank goodness. To be continued. All of our marble just shrunk. Great, now I'm angry. All of that marble gone in seconds. Oh, no, stop that. No, you don't get to do that no more if you keep doing it wrong, okay? Don't do that. Not ready. Needs time. There you go. And of course we have the hounds coming. So now I have to gather up a ton of grass. Okay, do the 5 on this side. 5. I will do 5 on this side. Good, it doesn't affect the other thing, that's fine. Sticks. I know I hear something and I don't like what I hear. Did Wabi not buck me off? That's interesting. I don't remember that being a thing. I thought that was a perk. Did we get that perk or something? No, no. Alright, I don't know why she didn't buck me off. She was supposed to buck me off if I take any damage whatsoever, but I guess she decided not to. Maybe it was a, you know, full-on perk. Maybe all the stuff is beneficial now. Okay. And now it's winter, so now I have to suffer. I didn't make any type of thermal stone or nothing, so now I gotta craft that right now. Let me grab all my stuff, my friend. There we go. Dismount. Fuel her up. Craft a pickaxe. Now craft a thermal. Alright, we're gonna drop this here, and we're gonna drop this here, and we're going to open up Lobby. Grab all my dry stuff and put in some new ones. We're gonna cook these meat. Alright, so this goop holder thing should increase my thing ever so gently. So apparently this will increase my whatchamacallit, my fire rate by a lot, but I don't know how much it actually increases. I think it's actually not that much, but we'll see. We'll see. What do you want me to craft and why? Golden thing, don't care. Beefalo bell, don't care. I do, however, want a golden pickaxe. That will help in the future. And I am cold again, so I have to immediately run back to the one spot and sit here until I am warm again. Sadly, this is the crappy part about winter. You have to sit here and wait for winter to be over. At least I can two-shot the ice hounds and then deal with Mactusk with range. That's the only plus side, though. Bark, bark, bitch, bark, bark. Let me make another battle helm. There you go. Put this away. And make another chest. I'm not wasting my good golden pick on this shit. I'm just gonna break it. Ugh. Rhyme with Greg. Get all my sanity back. Does this heal or ever so gently? I can just look it up. I don't know why I did that. It's a oh no, wait, not an avocado. What's it called? Stone. There you go, stone fruit. 1 health, 12 hunger. 3 health, 12 hunger. Same thing, just extends the life period by an extra 2 days. Okay, it doesn't really matter then. The only benefit is the health bonus.
Dog. We're not actually human, we are dog.
We fucking do dog things. Like bite the shit out of spider. Sorry. I'm not sorry, I'm hungry. All I can think about is the guy from the Emperor's New Groove. He's like, sorry. and then he gets fucking kicked out. How much for this? 6 and 2? Alright, let's do that. I see we only have 2 there. I thought I had a little bit more. Okay, immediately take all the shit. This should all fit on this one thing. There might be a little cut off on the side, but that'll be perfectly fine. Should just get enough to do the whole. Oh, come on. Side. We didn't have enough for the whole side. We had a little cutoff point. I'm not gonna make it this time. Boo! Boo! And we're good. Let's drop this on the ground. We don't need it. Sadly, we have to fucking stay by this campfire in order to keep warm. The only other warmth item I can possibly craft is maybe the, this. But the beefalo hat is the next best thing if we can get that. Yeah, everything just requires beefalo and we don't have that. Oh, right, we can just go kill the Macdusk. I forgot about that. But first I need to keep warm. I get some warmth first, brother. Goddamn. Alright. We should have just enough warmth to do this one task and hopefully get lucky. And we gotta look professional. There we go. Now we can go near him. Outranged his ass, let's go. Damn you, Wobby. Bastard. I like how he outranges his ass. That's so fucked up. You just fucking slightly outrange him. Fucking goddamn. Another perk for the Walter. Outranging a fucking dumbass Macdusk. Let me open up his thing. Let me put this right here. There you go. Fucking. I like how he just slightly outranges his. Because he can clearly shoot the blow dart, but he can't do his hound attack, which is to summon his hound to the target that he's fighting. Because we were so far away, the hounds didn't see us. Only Macdusk could see us. So it essentially becomes a one-on-one fight as the hounds just sit there with their, you know, fucking dumb look on their face as they try to figure out why is Master just sitting there shooting at nothing. Why is the master shooting? I do not know, brother. Perhaps the master is blind. What's up with my drying rack? Why is it white? Okay, you scared away the bird. Thanks, Wobby. I'm glad you scared away the bird. Yep, it's a nice little threshold. Oh, my thermal's gonna take damage. Ah, fuck. That's the shitty part about thermals. You go underground and it fucks you up. You just lose a whole bunch of durability for no reason. I'm just gonna use the thermal for... what's her face? What's her name? Antlion. I'm just gonna use the thermal for Antlion at that point because there's no reason to, no reason to use this thermal now because it's gonna lose durability. If it didn't lose durability, we'd be fine. But it's going to lose durability. Because fucking logic. Going underground is the worst thing to do for your thermal, because it completely cuts off a certain amount of damage. It's really annoying. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do here, let's go grab the light bulbs. I want to stop here for like a moment so I can download the video and put it on YouTube for tomorrow. That way we can have some, you know, content over there. Ah, yeah, this was a bad place to come to. I just needed the light bulbs. I needed the light bulbs. Alright, so now we're wet, but that's okay. We can just grab a couple of light bulbs to fix up our miner hats. It's going to be 5 light bulbs per miner hat. So we got to get the 5 that we need, and also the 2 for the lantern itself, so we can have a lantern. Come on, bitch. Alright, back up to the surface. That will probably damage our thermal stone going back up to the surface with this medium heat thermal stone. That might damage it, but if we're lucky, it won't consider the damage until we get up there to light a tree. So hopefully that will happen, and we'll be able to actually not lose durability, which is really annoying. I hate that about thermal stones, is that they lose durability so easily. What they should have done is make it to where thermals don't lose durability from going from point A to point B. They should lose durability if you go 3 temperatures over, not 2 temperatures over. So if you go 2 temperatures over, you would lose the durability. So as you can see, now we're back up to a much higher durability. So now we have a little bit of time. So let me pull out my torch, find a nice little spot. This'll do. Let's go! So now we lose sanity because of the damage we took, but that's fine. Easily get that damage back. Back over here, get the charcoal for the crock pot. Walter just doesn't have that many needs, honestly. You can easily take care of him. Despite him needing to eat, you know, you can kind of skip out on a couple meals. Pretty easy. Like right now I can just do the I can do the crock pot and the drying rack, but I really don't have to if I don't want to. Anyway, you hold this, I guess. Never mind. Yeah, let's go. So we got a bunch of ice over here, so this is their nest. We can easily take that ice and turn it into a more beneficial thing. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it this time. Boom. Eat these. There you go, there you go. Do these. Boom, boom, boom. Open up this. Put that in there. Still waiting for the other thing to dry, that's fine. Finally. Okay, now we can do the glass shots. There you go. Moon shots. The thing is, I don't know if we need the lunar island to do that, or if we can just do it naturally. Yeah, we need the lunar island to do it. Find the big source of lunar energy to craft this. Yeah, so we need to find the lunar energy to craft it. Damn it. I would like to get those. Oh my god. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. What I need to do is I need to find this one piece of poo, put it in here, and then we can go find the bone shards. We only have one bone shard, really. We only have one? Yeah, we only have one. I need another bone shard if I want to make the thing. Poo bucket. Is there another skeleton? Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to go back over here to get the skeletons. And since we already have the gardener hat, we really don't need to craft it anymore. I was gonna craft it, but fuck it, you know. Already have it, might as well just cook the bird. Eat the bird. Save up on the gold, I suppose, to get the bird cage. So we ain't got it. Okay, so let me put away... Where was it? The charcoal, there you go. And now we can craft the thing until I walk away, which essentially just sets me back a couple of seconds. 1, 2, 3. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 1. Cook. Eat. A little bit of sanity. Okay, what was it that I needed for seaweed? There was a special crock pot dish I could make. I think I need a specific... I think I need some fish to do that. I was gonna make the California rolls. California. Yeah. You. You can now mine and chop now. We're gonna go mine and chop some shit now. Not that tree, not that. Oh, well, it's too late now. I just don't want her to chop these birch and other trees because they're not ready yet. You need to have them ready before you can chop them. I like how they always make characters outdo fucking Woody. With all this Woody hate, they just make multiple characters to just outperform Woody. I don't get it. I guess they just want to make it to where multiple people can enjoy the simple stuff of just chopping and mining and all that. But it is kind of weird how they constantly make the characters do more chopping and mining. Because that's what Woody was especially good at. And then they're like, oh no, let's make another character that can do the exact same thing but better. It's so fucked up, but you know. That's just me. I feel like they just fucking do it on purpose to fuck with other Woody mains and shit like that. Because I used to main Woody so much, and then it's like, why main Woody when I can just main someone else? Can I put this in here? Drop this here. Drag her over here. Open her up. No more chopping and mining for you. Grab this. Refuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we no longer need the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I really wanted to, I can add one more, just because why not? And I can go over here, and then I can make the lanterns, which is the real deal. This is what we need. And then one more. Alright, and I guess we can do the farm over here. Dog doing dog things. Alright, let's call it good right here, and I'll be back later to continue the run. Probably in about 5 minutes or so, just so I can download and upload. I'm still going to be streaming, it's just that I want to stop for now and then post this on YouTube. Whoa!